Hey guys, so another video for you. I'm bored. I'm supposed to be packing for my trip, but I kind of sprained my arm the other day, so not gonna do it today. So today, I'm going to talk about MAC paint. Can you see? The lighting sucks in here. I have 4 of them. The first one that I got was, I can't even see the name. This is Still Life, but I can't seem to find the name on this. Still Life. I've had this for years and I still have not been able to finish it. The second one I got is Mauvism, which is like a purpley color. And I also have Berry Canvas, which I guess a lot of the people doing tutorial have been using, but it's not my favorite for an eyeshadow base. And finally I have Candon Candy. I got this about a month ago. It's like a pink color. So packaging, it looks like one of those paint tube, like for painting. That was the first thing that caught my eye because it just looks so cute. These sell like they go for $20 Canadian, and I think you can get it cheaper in the States. Which like these are the same price as the paint pot. They are both $20 Canadian. One of the problem that I constantly run into with the pink pot is that this is a squeeze tube, and a lot of the times when you try to squeeze just a tiny bit from the tube, what you end up with is like it's like toothpaste. So you squeeze like a huge blob out, and while you really only need a little. So what I found out was you really should only squeeze from the top and not from the bottom, because if you squeeze from the bottom, the pressure builds up and then you always end up with like a huge blob on your hands. These are very creamy, and depending on what color you get, the shimmer can go from very minimum to very frosty. And the other thing with the packaging is, I don't know if you can see, there's stuff collecting on the cap right there, so it's kind of not great. These are, they go on, the color is very buildable, so you can basically layer it for more pigment, and these dries to like a powder finish. And I was actually very surprised that they actually have a really good, okay, I'm getting that blob thing going on again. Ooh. They have a really good lasting time. I haven't had any problem of them wearing off throughout the business day. I would say they last for a good 8 to 10 hours before they start to wear off. But if you have very oily skin, I have normal to dry skin, so I haven't really had any problem with this paint pot. No, the paint wearing off on me. But I imagine if you have very oily skin, these would not last as long. So just to show you the color on my skin, Still Life, which is a very shimmery, it's almost like Stila kitten in a paint. Why have I just turned orange? Oh no, yellow? God, okay. Still Life, Berry Canvas, which is, you can barely see it, but the Mauvism and Canton Candy, which is like a pink with gold shimmer. The paint that I have gotten the most use out of is the Still Life. Like I said, it's almost like Stila Kitten eyeshadow in the paint, and it's just a very nice, universally flattering color, and it's just very easy. It's just a very easy color to wear, so I like that one a lot. The Canton Candy and the Mauvism, I found I usually use it under another eyeshadow to I would use Mauvism under a purple and Canton Candy under a pink to kind of intensify the color. As for Bare Canvas was used to be like the go-to eyeshadow base for a lot of ladies, and but I found that the wear of this is not, like, the eyeshadow doesn't stick as well to the Bare Canvas as opposed to, say, like an Urban Decay Primer Potion. It is a little bit more, it is not as transparent as the Urban Decay Primer Potion, which could pose a problem. On me, it really just blends right into the skin. But I have had the problem where it kind of makes my skin around the eyes look dry. I have never had this problem with Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I don't know why I would run into the problem with, I have never had this problem with any of the other paints from MAC, but I have this problem with the Bare Canvas from in the MAC paint, so I don't know why. I have to be quite honest, the Bare Canvas is basically sitting in my drawer for almost a year now because I barely use it. It just have a way of, I guess it doesn't mash very well with the foundation on my eyes, because I usually do my foundation powder over it and then put on my eyeshadow, and it just has a way of catching all the powder and the foundation on the skin on my eyes, and it just doesn't look that well. So these are $20. I have had these for many years, and I probably will have to throw these out before I actually run out, because you really need just this tiny little dab for your makeup. And I have had the paint in Still Life for, I don't know, like 5 years. I know I should be throwing it out, but it hasn't gone bad on me yet. But I don't see myself using this up. And one of the other things that I like about the paint, even though the packaging, I almost always end up having a big blob coming out of it. I prefer this, the squeeze tube over the paint pot where you have to dip your finger in. I just found that more sanitary, and I don't know, I don't really like digging my finger into the pot for the paint pot, and even though there are problems with the packaging of this, I prefer this to the paint pot. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye!